Love Island USA Season 6 is coming to an end on Sunday. It's been a great season. The cast ate, as the kids say. They certainly did, though. We're down to the final four couples, and before we get into that, let's discuss the end of Aaron and Kaylor and Rob and Cassie. The big thing coming out of the last couple episodes is that Rob and Cassie had sex after being in the house together for a couple of nights. Rob, I guess, not waiting for Andrea, like Andrea's waiting for him outside of the house. Some of these girls on the show need to stop letting the guys just make them look like fools. But good to see Aaron and Kaylor not make the final four after the way Aaron treated Kaylor this season and all of Kaylor's crying. I'm not surprised they didn't make Endgame because they did become quite the annoying couple by the end of the season. Now, as for the final four, one of those couples is Kendall and Nicole. I'm actually not going to talk shit about them this go round. We're at the end now. There's no need. I've said all I needed to say about Kendall. And even when I was talking my shit about Kendall, I did note that I don't think his entirety was him playing the game. And I do actually believe that he does like Nicole. I just think that during Casa Amor, Kendall was playing the game. And I can't blame him because some of the guys were going over the top with the women there. And Kendall, of course, why not cheerlead them on like he did? But I think Kendall left a lot of bad taste in people's mouths because of his two-facedness with some of the OG girls, especially Serena and Kaylor, because of what happened at Casa. And he probably hurt their chances of winning this season, which, whatever. I do think they should, if you look at it, they should probably be one of the top couples this season. I'm not surprised they made the final four. I mean, they are compatible from what we see, and I do think they do actually like each other in real life. Next up, Kenny and Janae, who I have come to like them as a couple quite a lot. I did not like the twist in Thursday night's episode and also Tuesday, what led to it, with some of the couples not getting to talk to their parents or each other's parents. Because on this show, that's kind of one of the main things towards the end of the season. That's kind of tradition. So the fact that they had to play a game and only some of the couples got to talk to each other's parents, didn't really like that. I wonder if that's production trying to paint favorites and maybe they don't want Kenny and Janae to win. I don't think Kenny and Janae can win. I think they have a lot of support. They definitely have their stands. But I just don't see them winning. As entertaining as Janae is, and as entertaining as Kenny has become, they are a cute couple. I do like them a lot. I just don't see them winning. Leah and Miguel, of course, on getting to the final four on the strength of Leah's fandom outside of the house, where she has a ton of stands, like I've been talking about for a minute now. She does have a ton of stands. It's going to get her a ton of votes. She might be a favorite to win this entire game, even though I don't think she should win this entire game. She's going to get what she deserves from the show in quite the fan base. Didn't love the whole little goodbye from Rob to Leah. I think that story got stale and the producers were just really trying to drag it along because it's popular on TikTok clips and TikTok edits. As for Leah and Miguel as a couple, Miguel's such a hard one for me because I do feel like he is such a playa. I think they do like each other. I really do think that. But do I think that Miguel is the type to settle down anytime soon? Not from anything we've seen from him on the show at all. So there's that. And because of that, that's why I don't think they deserve to win if we're actually voting for the best couple on the show. Not the favorite one person, but the favorite couple. And that favorite couple should probably be Serena and Cordell, which I've been saying the whole time they are one of my favorites. And watching them get to meet each other's families pretty much sealed the deal for me. But what has been sealing the deal for me about them this whole time is that both of them apart are goofy, and then both of them together bring out each other's goofiness. I feel like the show went out of their way to really make these two be on the show together because they are compatible on paper. Production did some good research when casting both of them, and from day one with them both in green, I think it was meant to be. Whether production planned it that way or not, they did a good job putting these two on the show. But not only have they been the best couple to me and my favorite couple, Serena brought so much good episodes during the whole fights between her and Kordell. And I think that alone is when I decided that Serena should probably win this game. So if we're going, Leah has all these stands. Serena is a fan favorite too. If you're voting by one person, I still think Serena, at the end of the day, gave us the top-notch television. Leah's getting all this credit, sure. She deserves a lot for getting the ball rolling with Rob. She does. But when Love Island became the most streamed show on all of the streaming services a couple weeks ago, it was because of those episodes when Serena and Cordell were beefing because of what Kordell did and Serena was standing on her business. Those episodes were the most watched episodes of the season. So, yes, I do give that credit to Serena and Cordell for that. So, yes, the question that I asked in the title is, should Serena and Cordell win? Short answer, yes, I believe they should. Whatever happens, I will be disappointed if Leah and Miguel win. I will. Not like super disappointed, it's whatever. Because I do feel like, as a whole, this cast brought us some great reality TV. Definitely some of the best reality TV moments, at least in America reality television, in quite a while. I would watch a spin-off show of Serena, Janae, and Leah as those three friends to the end. They deserve their own spin-off show. It has been the most watched show on streaming these past couple of weeks now. And I would throw in Liv, of course. Liv was one of my favorites. She brought a lot of good drama. I don't know what you would call it. The soon-to-be Real Housewives of Pick a City. The soon-to-be Real Housewives of San Diego. I don't know. Pick a city, throw them in there, give us a spin-off, because I do think they are great television. The chemistry as a cast has been there. Rob brought his best acting game to this season. I will give him credit for that, even though I think he got very stale in the end. But yeah, as it's coming to an end, great season, great TV. I do hope Serena and Cordell win. It won't be the end of the world if they don't. It does kind of discredit the entire show if they don't win and they lose to Miguel and Leah, who I think won't actually last on the outside. I said this on Twitter. It's probably controversial. I don't know if people watch Love Island and Big Brother, but there was a whole fake relationship between Joseph and Taylor from Big Brother 24, and they kind of kept it going outside of the game to make the fans happy. That's the vibe Leah and Miguel give me, but maybe they'll prove me wrong whether they win or not. But as for me, rooting for Serena and Cordell. I don't know if I will do a recap after the finale. Likely not, now that Big Brother has started. But yeah, just wanted to make at least one last video giving credit to the cast as a whole for a great season, but specifically the women, and specifically Serena, Janae, Leah, and Liv.